Hello, my name's Steve Hogan. I'm your Camas mayor. We want to come to you periodically to give you some updates on what's going on around the city, and that's the purpose of this video. So thank you for watching. One of the top things we want to talk about, and you may have seen this in the newspaper or on TV, but our police department has adopted the use of body cams, and we're proud to say that they're out using them right now. And I'd like to thank the members of the union, our police chief who put this whole program together, and our city council for approving the money to get this body cam program going. And it is going to make our whole community and our officers safer. So looking forward to seeing that. So you should see the body cams. They're right about here on the officers, and you'll see them when they stop around town or say hi to you. Next thing I'd like to talk to you about is the fact that we're going to improve the sidewalks in our downtown area. Some of the sidewalks are aggregate stone out there, and to improve the safety, we've found some money in the budget for ADA compliance purposes that we've been given, that we are going to use to upgrade those aggregate sidewalks and make it safer for everybody downtown. So that's another good thing that's going to take place in the next 90 days. A third item that is very important to all of us here in Camas is our Camas Lake. We've had the Department of Ecology approve the testing that we're paying a consultant to do to test all the water in the lake and into the soils down below at the bottom of the lakes. So that testing method now is known to us as to how they want us to perform those tests, and we are beginning, as I speak, to start those tests. And those tests will run for several months. We want to collect a lot of data so that we figure out what the best way is to not only deal with algae, but to improve the overall water quality of the whole lake. So we are going to have an update on this whole water quality plan on April 18th. It will be presented by our Public Works Director, Steve Wall, and I encourage you to come to that workshop and hear Steve's presentation. Next item I'd like to talk about is our fire and EMS agreement. We have an agreement with both Washougal and East Clark County Fire and Rescue. And so we have been looking at that. If you've seen the previous city council meetings, you've seen presentations on facilities and impact fees and lots of other things, and we are still exploring the best possible solutions on how we can move forward for fire and EMS. The first priority is safety, and I want to emphasize that for all of you watching. We have a lot of dollars that are involved with the fire department and some important needs, but the first priority is to maintain the safety, especially with our EMS. 90% of our calls are EMS, and we want everyone in the community to have service when they need it and how they need it. The last thing I'd like to talk about is that on April 28th at 6 p.m. we're going to have a town hall. That town hall will take place here in City Hall, but it'll also be on Zoom. So at 6 p.m. so you can either be here in person or you can dial in on Zoom, and I hope you take the time to be a part of that process. We want you to be engaged in our city government, and look forward to seeing you at that meeting. So thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you on April 28th.